Hello and welcome everyone on this online platform of Agriculture Wala. Today we discuss about anthracnose and ripe rot of chili. Anthracnose, dieback and ripe fruit rot is the most important fungal disease of the chili crop. It's suitable weather it may cause 12 to 25% loss in the crop. It is present throughout India but it more common and aggressive in Assam, North Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, and part of Uttar Pradesh. It is also a serious disease in Sri Lanka. Symptoms: the disease occurs in two forms, the dieback and the ripe rot. Ripe fruit rot is more destructive as it partially or completely damages the fruit in the field as well as during transit and storage. Dieback is severe only when conditions are very favorable for infection of the branches. Dieback, as the name indicates, the disease causes necrosis of tender branches from the ripe backwards. The entire branch or the entire top of the plant may wither away. The branches are soaked to brown, becoming grayish white or straw colored in advanced stage of the disease. Large number of black dots are found scattered all over the necrotic surface of the affected twig. Sometimes the necrotic area is separated from the healthy area by a dark brown to black band. Dieback usually appears after the rain have stopped and there is prolonged deposition of dew on the plants. Only the top or few side branches may be killed or in severe attacks. The entire plant is withered. Partially affected plants bear fruits which are few and of low quality. Ripe fruit, although only ripe fruits turning red are most frequently affected. Anthracnose symptoms may appear even on well-developed green fruits. A small black circular spot appears on the skin of the fruit and expands in the direction of the long axis of the fruit, thus becoming more or less elliptical. As the infection progresses, the spots get either diffuse and black, greenish or dirty gray in color, or they are markedly delimited by a thick and sharp black outline enclosing a lighter black or straw-colored area. Badly diseased fruit turn straw-colored, form normal red on this discolored area. Numerous accurately of the fungus may be found when a diseased fruit is cut open. The inner surface of the skin is found covered with minute elevated spherical black stromatic masses or sclerotia of the fungus. In advanced stage, the seeds are covered by a mat of the fungal hyphae. Such seeds turn rusty in color. The fruit rot starting in the field may continue even after the fruit have been picked and put for drying and storage. It is not uncommon to find healthy looking ripe fruits developing symptoms during drying. Casual origin. The disease is caused by Colocassium capici, Butler and Bisbee. It belongs to class Colomycetes in Deuteromycotina. No, no definite perfect stage is known so far, but a glomerula as Comycotina is suspected as the Ascuvius stage on potato dextrose agar at 25% degrees Celsius. The colonies of the fungus are at first white, rapidly blonde gray substrate color is dark brown, aerial mycelium from light to dark gray felt. It is sometimes joined with acreal conspicuous due to dark stay in the lighter areas. Sclerotia are not found in culture on the host. The septate mycelium is inter and intracellular. Accurately form on fruits, leaves and stems are rounded, elongated, approximately 350 microns in diameter, intra and subepidermal, later disrupting the outer cell walls of the host epidermis. Seeds are abundant, brown, 1 to 5 septate, ridge hardly swollen at the base, slightly tapered towards the paler acute apex. They are up to 250 microns long and 5 to 8 micron wide. Conidia are falcate fusiform with acute apices and a narrow truncated base. They are one-celled, hyaline, uninucleate, and form from hyaline to faintly brown, cylindrical, separate, septate or aseptate. Phyllodical conidiophores. The conidia measures 16 to 30 by 2.5 to 4 microns in size. They form pale buff to salmon colored droplets in culture. Often at the time of germination, the conidia become one septate. The germ tube on coming in contact with any hard surface form apicerium. The apiceria and their supporting structures develop in large numbers against the wall of the culture dish. The apiceria are medium brown, clavate to circular with usually an entire edge and measure 625 by 4 to 10 microns. They often become complex, forming long, closely branched chain. The special has a wide host range and so variability according to the substrate. In addition to chilli, capsicum annum, it can infect chickpea, cotton, eggplant, jute, tomato, and turmeric. Minor difference in morphology and virulence occurs between and within the strains, but the species is generally regarded as specialized pathogen. Ability of isolates to adapt to new host has been demonstrated. The strains failing to do so are considered definite subspecies. Disease cycle and environmental relations. The disease dieback is closely dependent on heavy and prolonged dew deposit after the rainy season. Therefore, plants grown under shade expect the dieback symptoms. Optimum temperature for germination of conidia has been various, reported at 28 or 30 Celsius. Germination occurs only at 100% relative humidity. Optimum temperature for growth of the fungus is 28 °C and optimum humidity 92%. RH maximum disease development also takes place at 28 °C and 95.7% RH. Relative humidity is more important than temperature. The fungus survives in the field in plant debris and through seeds collected from diseased fruits. Secondary spread takes place through wind-borne conidia. Management of the disease. Seed should be obtained from sport-less fruits. Seed treatment with thiram, brassicol, and bisdithan has been found effective in the alimentation of seed-borne inoculum. If only few plants are attacked, they may be destroyed. It is always better to protect the plant from seedling stage by spraying the newly emerged seedling with Captain or Jerem at 5 to 7 days interval. The chemical spraying should be continued in the field to protect the crop against dieback and fruit rot. In the past, copper-based fungicides such as Paranox 0.25% or Blytox 0.5 to 1.0% had been used. Now dithiocarbamate fungicides Gineb, mancozeb are more commonly used at the rate of 2 kg per hectare or 0.2% concentration. Thind and Judy 1987 have recommended for spraying of 0.2% difluo diflurdan or 0.3% dithin M45 at 10 days interval for control of the disease. Sanitization is very important. Debris of a diseased crop should be collected and burnt. Solanaceous weed host should not be allowed to grow in the vicinity of the field. On a small scale, it is better to provide same sort of shade to the plant during night hours. In Maharashtra, varieties K Surk CH107 Chamatkar Satin Yellow and G4 have shown moderate resistance to fruit rot. So thank you everyone to listen me and please support our channel